Welcome to another episode of Watch Graps with me on the Nerds channel. I'm Amy, that's Jonathan, that's Foxy, and our special guest, our returning special guest, it's Katey Harvey.
Hi. Hey. It's a satisfying pop.
Thank you. I miss front row.
Live for the pop.
I miss being in the crowd so much. I'm just like, yes! Anything. The dog will walk into the kitchen. I'll be like, woo!
Please come back.
Please come back. And then she just walks out into the garden and then just like gives me a dirty look. And I'm like, okay, she's not coming back. We have a special episode though today. Yeah, we have a special episode today. We're only watching one match. But what a match, guys. Okay, Katey picked this one. So if you don't like it, send it to her. We're going to be doing the 2000 Royal Rumble match.
You love to see it.
Wild. I can't remember this match. I can't remember this Royal Rumble. I actually can't. I've no memories of Royal Rumbles at all.
It's good. I remember, yes.
I was about to say, just tell us why you like this one in particular.
This is the very first Royal Rumble I ever saw because, as we've talked about, I was a diehard WCW fan growing up, and that was partly because I didn't have the channel for WWE. We only had TNT for WCW, so the only WWE I seen growing up was when my nanny would stay up and record Raw, or she recorded WrestleMania 17. She just record random things, until they moved to Channel 4, and we got Sunday Night Heat, and we got 4 pay-per-views a year. So this, I think, was the first pay-per-view they played on Channel 4, and I remember myself and my brother setting our alarms to get up and watch this in the middle of the night.
Nice.
We got caught, but my ma relented, let us stay up, and then let us take the day off school the next day, where we watched it again. So
nice.
This Rumble has happy memories, and it was kind of my first exposure to proper WWE.
Okay, that's okay. We can't make fun of that then. That's quite a wholesome story. Yeah, this is very it's very wholesome
content for the channel.
Yes. I just hope it's good.
Yeah. Oh well, sure. If it's not sure, chances are I'm just gonna turn it around into something completely different, because that seems to be the only role that I have now on this channel. So we're all going to be watching.
Oh shit!
Very nice. Very fucking nice. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Jonathan. Whatever. Although I do, to be fair, in his defense, I do go off onto tangents, and I will make very inappropriate jokes on during this. Let's not lie. It's called a spade a spade. It's what I do. Yeah, plus, I've had a few drinks as well, so I'm a little bit buzzed. So yeah, so we'll put the link up in the description, so when you want to watch along, you can, and you can see what we're all judging on this one. So if do we all have it ready to go, so we can press play? Oh my God.
I think we do.
Yeah, we can play it in Scottish if you like. Yeah, absolutely.
I won't be able to hold a Scots accent for too long.
No.
Right. So on the it's already gone. I'm the McManus brothers from Boondock Saints. It's already gone. Right. So on the 3, 2, 1, play.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
One way to start off. JR and King.
Oh, I miss JR. King, not so much.
Classic Lawler as well with the gear.
You miss JR there, but
yeah,
I don't on AEW, yeah.
Ooh,
a bit questionable.
Did anyone ever watch Legends House?
No.
I did.
A bit of it actually. Yeah, I think it was great cracking it.
Oh yeah, I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's they're actually doing
Jimmy Hart would drive you mental.
Yeah. Jimmy Hart is a fucking hell. Oh my God.
Mean Gene is the man in that.
Yeah.
Because he does not
Tony Atlas literally just turned up for a paycheck, let's not lie. That was the only reason he went in. He was like, am I getting paid for this? Yeah, sure, I'm in.
Oh, we got
That's
some
highlight.
classic moments here.
1995.
95
Oh,
is a banger one.
See, they
that
have
actually was quite a good one.
they have to clean up the ring because Mick Foley versus Triple H just happened.
Oh yes, yes it did.
Like,
Oh.
I like this pay-per-view because I think it's got one of the best undercards of all time.
Mm.
I had that, and I had the Hardys versus the Dudleys in a table match. I had the Miss Rumble contest, which would not fly now, but you know, if you take it of its time, it was very entertaining.
What's the style at the time?
The cling film, as was the style at the time. Yes.
I mean, it was 20 years ago. I mean, like anything could go 20 years ago.
Mae Young's prosthetic boobs that Channel
Oh,
4 tried
Jesus
to
Christ.
censor. But,
Oh,
yeah,
lads, he's starting
Madison
with D'Lo
Square
Brown.
Garden.
Holy shit! Starting
I
off
love-
with style.
Look at the neck shake.
The
Sorry.
set of this one is brilliant.
I was just gonna say, actually, the set is fantastic.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden.
This looks always so good.
I actually, I like. I know it's a small. Well, technically, it is a smaller venue because like the ring actually takes up a fair bit of space in it, and it's like it's not as big as people kind of really think it is. But I love
preferred
Madison
that
Square
entrance.
Garden.
Like when they had the short Rumble entrance, I thought
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
better suited for it.
The face on entrance is great. Like it just like, especially for a rumble like that, because you can immediately see the person running towards the ring. Perfect for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did like though.
Love that.
I did like for WrestleMania 20, where they did change the entrance because the WrestleMania and like 20 actually set up was very cool.
Yeah.
Oh god, I feel.
Mania had to be a big kind of entrance.
Oh, okay. I have to ask a question. Is D'Lo still alive?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I mean 50-50 so far, so it's not bad.
I love this. This is IWW versus main stage right here in this ring, lads. Let's get into it.
Oh jeez. It is.
Love that. Watching how fucking Rhino's gonna come out now next and Tommy Dreamer. Yeah, boy. Let's stink out the Tivoli. Let's do
Although
it.
I'm pulling for Irish Whip in this one.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
I'm really disappointed in myself that I never caught that Grandmaster Sexy and Jerry Lawler were related. They're the fucking spit of each
Do you
other.
think so? I don't
Yeah.
see it.
I think they are.
I think
Maybe
because-
it is. Maybe it's because now I do know that they're related, and that's why I think. But I don't know. I think they just look alike. I think there is a strong resemblance.
I think when Sexay is out of his gear and he looks like
Yeah.
just normal, you'll see it. But because he like he's much more built than like his dad was, and like kind of doesn't carry on as much as he does. Like it's
I think
you
I
kinda
don't
they're two
think
different
that was
characters.
natural though.
No,
Pretty sure that came out of a bottle.
that's entirely possible. In fairness, like when it comes to program of Sexy, a lot of things came out of bottles. But still, like
Head and
that's
shoulders above the rest.
yeah. Yes, let's go with that.
Well, that
Look,
was
a Tom-
gimmick.
Thomas Gay sign, 20 years ago, lads. Holy shit.
They did
Well, to
actually
be fair,
do a
that-
match
that-
with
that-
Al
that-
Snow
that could
and
have
Head,
been an-
and they
be
beat
fair-
Head by putting the bottle
will
of Head
actually-
and shoulders on it.
Yeah.
I will actually say
Oh, yeah.
this: that sign could have been a bloke coming out to his parents, for all we know.
That
Because
would
he
be
got
a
really
really
excited.
heartwarming
He
story.
got really excited. He got really excited when it was shown.
There
Oh,
we go.
delightful.
Sorry,
Forgot how ridiculous they were.
And here comes Psycho Norks, apparently.
that is my Halloween costume for next year.
They're not doing graphics, are they? Did they put up name graphics?
Oh, kind of.
It's, oh,
There's the lads.
I don't remember the context of this at all.
Oh no, I remember the spot. I think there's one spot in particular. It's brilliant
Yeah.
because Jerry Lawler like literally pops for the entire Rumble because of it.
Yeah,
Is it Taka? I think it's
Taka.
Taka, isn't it?
Taka's the MVP of this because he keeps coming back. Did anyone else see that? Someone
was
got
that
across the
someone
entrance.
ran? Yeah, that was a fan legging it across. I think to try and get back to their seat.
That could have been Tom getting really pissed off about that sign.
Tom was like, "It didn't work. Like they're not
I'm
taking it the
married
way
with
I
two kids."
meant them to take it." Like, I mean, that's a health and safety risk there. I mean, they could poke someone's eye out.
Nice.
To be fair, I even call those socks a health and safety risk. To be honest.
Why is he wearing a nappy?
Oh,
Ow.
just,
Ow.
That's fucking
Ow.
sore.
I would
No.
be thick. Like,
He's fucking feeling it. Like he's not putting any weight on it.
No, oh no,
I mean-
that was bad.
I will actually say this. I've seen people run in heels, like run the ropes in heels in a ring, and I mean, come on, man. You're in boots. You're in flats.
Yeah, but someone full body weight landing on the back of your
Oh,
ankle.
lads! There's so much sheer in this rumble already. I'm not comfortable with it.
Oh my god, I'm so Christian was a thing. Oh.
Forget Christian had long hair.
Yeah.
Oh, can we all just like? I'm going to say this now. Long hair was never, ever, ever a good look on him
No,
at all.
no, it's not.
Never.
No.
Actually,
As soon as he got that share, soon as that was short and like he had the Randy Orton haircut, I'm like, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
you've
Christian
gone from
Cage
like a
look.
solid 6 point. You've gone from a 6.5 to a solid 10 in my eyes.
I also saw Edge was the 10 in the group. Christian
To
always
be fair.
lagging slightly behind.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, you can't grade Edge and Christian the same when it comes to that. I think because I mean, Edge has
Edge is a very chinny
Just has-
like guy.
sorry that bone structure. Like, yeah, you could balance shit off that jawline.
The crimson chin, if you will.
We struck a match off it.
I could actually see someone doing that in like a party. It's like, hey. Like,
Didn't say that's what they slag off Jaws all the time from James Bond, wasn't it? Because he had the iron jaw.
yeah.
So he's like, there you go. Cheers, lad.
I'm going to assume here and say, is it minute 30 between entrants?
I
Instead
think
of 2
this.
minutes?
Pardon me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
think it's 90
Or
seconds,
a
yeah.
minute and 20.
I mean, we're 8 minutes into this, and like,
Oh,
There we
Oh.
go.
trouble, lads.
What a worker.
here comes the bread.
You'll have to explain that to Katie.
Katie, I will send you the picture.
Okay.
And I will put it up on screen.
Like, people forget how long
Hey.
Rikishi was around.
Oh, so long.
Like, this was like his,
yeah.
fourth iteration in the
Yeah.
league.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people forget make a difference. A lot of people forget that part.
Like, he was one of the head shrinkers. He was the Sultan. He was, who else was he?
Make a
Before he
difference
became-
factor was another one.
That's sent really fucking quickly. Holy shit. That is not a DM I ever thought I'd send.
I
Send
cannot wait
Rikishi.
to open this.
Yeah, to
Oh.
be fair, like it's a
I
great picture.
absolutely love that finisher.
That is
Oh,
legit
there's
bread.
Driver.
that's
I
great.
love that so much.
I love it.
It's quite safe as well, really, by and
Hold on a
large.
second, is
Ah,
Christian
stay
gone?
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gone, yeah.
Oh my god, I was too busy sending Rikishi's ass pic that I missed Christian go.
Oh, this is good.
Are they going to get their little dance spot in because they know they won't have time to do it at the end?
Oh, because I think Scotty is next.
Yeah,
I think it could be right, actually, yes.
I think it is.
Do you know?
You can really see the family resemblance because you can actually see the Roman Reigns in the eyes. Like,
Yeah.
it's the same
Yeah.
with
There he
the
is.
Usos. Like, this part of it, they're all... I love
This-
Scotty Too Hotty.
This is why I love
Alright.
the Rumble. I love moments. Like,
Yeah.
this is way
Yeah.
better than everything that's come before it.
Come on, do your dance, guys.
To be honest, like, Scotty was the better worker out of the two.
Oh, totally.
Oh,
yeah.
God, yeah.
Like, miles above him. Like,
Like, look
that's
at
why
that.
he's done
Holy
that
shit,
job.
like.
I love that, like, okay. Yeah, we'll let you see your little dance spot in the middle of the Rumble
Yeah.
because you won't get to do it at all. And that's literally the only thing people want to see when you are on the card. let's call a spade a spade. like, I also keep thinking the car is going to fall.
Like, I love Too Cool. They were the first ever wrestling poster I had on my wall. It was a laminated picture, a laminated Too Cool poster that I got in Belfast.
Who was in the poster?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to be sure. Can you just name just everyone who was on the poster?
Just Too Cool. Like, Scotty Too Hotty and Grandma. Sexy. That's all that
Yeah.
was on the poster.
Okay.
I had a promo pic of them as well when I was younger. I still
Just
have
gorgeous.
a promo pic for The Rock Austin, and I think the Hardys.
My claim here is I still have the Hardys Team Extreme special WWF magazine with the posters still in it. Oh yeah, touch me. If I ever meet Matt and Jeff and Lita in some random situation where I have that with me, that's getting signed.
I love the fact he has just kept dancing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, only I may dance.
But the fact that like once the buzzer rings, it's back to business.
God, that's
Like,
so
look at
much
that, like
ass.
just boom, change.
Why are you zooming in on it? Why
People what they
are you
want.
zooming in on it?
Oh, here we go, lads. Here's your
Oh
full winner.
my
Here's the
God.
lad.
Actually, can I have?
He
Can
has
I
ties
have?
to the Umbrella Academy.
I
Don't you know?
Yes,
Yes.
But here I realise this is a new faction. I want Steve Blackman, Lance Storm, and Michael May.
Oh, absolutely.
The charisma
Team
alone
banter.
for that team.
Team banter.
They could all literally the three of them can go off and be bounty hunters together. It'd be great.
Absolutely. And the worst thing, and the great thing about it is that Michael May would be the deadliest of them all. Oof.
So safe though.
Yeah, it's great. Like he's just sitting down and carrying the lad. It's great.
Now I
And it looks so good.
I took that move off Tron before, right? And as you know, Tron is over 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
And it was terrifying because Tron was dressed as a woman while he was doing this. So like he had a
Even worse.
dress on. And my head got stuck in the dress, so I couldn't see where I was going.
Oh,
I
no,
just
no,
like
no.
felt myself drop to my height. It was like a fucking fairground ride. But hey,
The,
safe as houses, like.
the first time like
you rode
that
the
ever
Tron.
happened to me was remember Pierre Marceau?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, I remember him well.
that's
He wanted the Mounties.
what?
No, I'm thinking.
No,
No, I'm thinking
he-
someone else. Sorry.
He wrestled in Ireland for years. He was a French guy who got signed to NXT for a while.
Yeah, I remember Marcel. Quite nice lad, actually. Quite liked him. I always called him Frenchie during DCW, and I feel very embarrassed about that now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Oh, this stuff.
Oh
Is
Jesus
he
Christ.
doing
fists
rugby
are-
now, isn't he? Because
Oh,
he's
is
always
he?
between rugby and wrestling anyway.
There you
There
go.
he is, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
There we go. That's
Bit
it.
of wrestling history. Irish whip. Yeah.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, you're.
That was my
Oh,
first
here we go.
ever like live show. Like
Ah.
that I wrestled on.
Aw.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Like, Viscera terrifies me because imagine if he just like trips and just landed on you. Like that's.
He's
yeah.
done that a couple of times.
Yeah, there's another one as well. That I kind of forget how long of a career he actually had.
Mm.
Like he was there since 94, 95.
93.
93.
So I'm thinking like it was Mabel, like Men on a Mission, then King Mabel, and then turned to Viscera then after, wasn't it?
And the whole
One-
storyline with Lillian Garcia.
Yes.
Yes.
World
The mandatory
Best
love machine gimmick that every big man has to go through.
To be fair, the
That is the
only
thing,
person
right?
that ever sued
Then
was
Big
Sexual
Daddy V.
Chocolate. Okay, and Mark
Yes.
Henry was the best one for it.
100% yes. There is no debate on that.
Like
That is
who
sexual
approved
chocolate
the
right
idea of Big Daddy V? Like the attire.
Like what he's wearing now.
Like
As
who
if somebody
thought
who's
that
really
was a
into
good
moves.
idea?
Oh, do you remember Big Daddy? Yeah, when it was like literally there was so much nip slips. I'm like, if that was a woman, that would be censored. Why is it okay on him? He's got bigger boobs than me at that point.
Yeah.
May he
Oh, oh, oh,
rest
oh.
in peace.
Yeah, in fairness.
At least the logic for this was that it was a big guy putting him out,
Yeah.
as opposed to
Oh, look,
just like a small guy.
They were still trying to get Rikishi to be a top guy, I remember. This is like they were still in the kind of
Yeah.
death knells of the Badman Rikishi.
I'm actually all for Rikishi being like a top dog right now. Let it run in the family.
Oh,
Oh, Big Bad,
here we go, boys.
Big Boss Man. The original Shield.
Mm.
Yeah.
Him and Bull Buchanan, the lads.
I remember watching him like growing up, just like the baton
Yeah.
that he had, the nightstick. I loved it. Like it's just a little trick, but like I loved it.
We
Yeah.
have
An
the
instant-
Irish ones actually still in the house. We have two. Irish battens in the house. They're literally just fucking really tiny little small baseball bats. They hurt. They really do hurt. The joys of growing up in it with a dad as a guard. There was always like handcuffs, like left somewhere in the house, like spare handcuffs and stuff like that. And one time,
I want to write that
my
down.
wrist. We were sitting on the stairs when we were in Store Street Guard Station. We were waiting for my dad to get his paycheck, and they used to go in and you just find your name, take your check, and then go. So I was sitting on the steps, and we had Dad's handcuffs and his baton with us. Mum had left it, or they'd left it with us. Mum was chatting to someone anyway. So Damien and Paul were sitting on steps, but they were tiered the way they were sitting. So I got the one handcuff on Paul's arm, on his wrist, and then I handcuffed to Damien's ankle. We didn't have a key.
Oh
No,
God.
we didn't have a key either for it. So the two lads had to stay in the stairwell with my mum, and like they had to try and find like someone who had like spare keys. No one had any for them at all. So we had to carry the two boys had to be carried out until we could like sit them somewhere to start the sawn off. Oh, I wasn't trusted after that. Probably.
Can we just appreciate that pop for Tess, by the way?
Yeah.
There's someone who like should have gotten a bit more of a.
He never got it. He never got the love he really needed. In fairness,
Phony, he signed the deal. Stephanie McMahon. Things could have been so different. Imagine Tess didn't go down the road that he went down, and it actually was him marrying Stephanie McMahon. Imagine what would have happened. Imagine what could have been. Yeah. Full on. That wasn't even like a low blow. That was a full on punch to the dick.
Yeah.
Yes. The lesser spotted taint punch.
I irrationally hated Tess for ages because I thought he was a Kevin Nash ripoff, and Kevin Nash was the love of my life.
I can see
Kevin Nash is on Cameo.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
We found this out because Tristan, I think, demanded one from Jade. Which, I'm not going to lie, I kind of think we all should get one because Kevin Nash, man.
To be fair, on one of our series, we do have notions of a cameo, so that is correct.
And he's
similar events will take place.
The greatest man alive. Like, I mean, I've been in a caravan with him and a bottle of red wine, and it was magical.
Let me just write that one down as well.
Hold on a second, lads. We'll get back to the Rumble in a minute.
Yeah,
so Katie, I just got to get the mood lighting right. Hold on, let me light a candle here.
Paint the scene.
When have you ever seen the venue PW used to run, the old B&Q warehouse that was freezing? The furnace that was
the
freezing.
Furnace.
Yeah,
ironic.
Such a lying name.
Kevin Nash was on that show, and the promoters of PW knew I was a massive Kevin Nash fan. And I was injured at the time, and they're like, "Look, we've only paid him for one promo, but we told him about you, and he's agreed to do a second promo on the show if you want the spot." So I got to do a promo with him, and I was doing my whole like super feminist heel gimmick, and we had this back and forth, and like at one point he just turned to me and went, "I think all you need to do is come back to my caravan, crack open a bottle of wine, and I'll show you why they call me Big Sexy." It took everything in my power not to melt into a puddle as I was speaking to him. And then apparently backstage all the lads were like elbowing Phil like, oh, Kevin Nash. But the gas thing was, they had given him a caravan as his dressing room because there was nowhere else for him that was warm in the furnace. So like we did actually prep the promo, and I walked into his caravan and I sat down, and he had like red wine chilling and stuff, and he was just sitting there with a glass of red wine. Nicest man in the world. We had like a 10-minute chat about WCW, like
nice.
About back in the day backstage. It was fucking magical.
There's literally nothing that's ever going to top that moment for you, is it?
Oh no, I always say it's my favourite night in wrestling, and I didn't even lock up, you know what I mean?
Like, it starts off so like suspicious, and it's like, no, we just had a lovely chat for 10 minutes. Oh.
Yeah.
Right, I'll put the book away, so fair enough.
I just do like to walk Phil up, you know, about the night I spent with Kevin Nash in his caravan. Really upset.
Fair though, Phil Boy could totally tackle Kevin Nash. Battle the quads, like, come on.
Oh, that is a story though. Like at least you like, yeah. Like, it doesn't matter like anything else. Like that's the top story.
I think this is it. Yep.
That's it.
Oh, there you go.
I think he's
Taka.
dead.
So yeah, now you've got some context for my irrational dislike of Test.
Yeah. That I actually forgot that was the reason why that story.
That was the segue.
I was like, who cares about Test? You were in like you drank red wine in the caravan
Nobody
with
cares about
Kevin
Test,
Nash in the
that's the problem.
furnace. Also, I actually remember. I think I only ever went to one PWU show, and it was the New Year's show.
Right. Here's a replay. That look like.
Oh.
And I remember, I think I know you and Valkyrie were selling merch at the time. You were like, but do you remember whose dog was it that was like literally just strolling around? It was like a King Cavalier Spaniel or something like that. His dog was just chilling, just walking around as everyone was like selling merch, at the point where I was like, I came to buy a t-shirt from you. I actually got one of your t-shirts for someone who was still in Dublin, and it was for John, because he didn't want Karen to see him buy your shirt. And I said, well, I'll get it up in Belfast then. And then eventually I forgot about it, and I was like, I just want to steal this dog. I just wanted to take the dog home. Jesus, that was one hell of a fucking walk. That was a terrifying walk. From the B&Q back to the bus station we walked.
Oh, you didn't stay over?
No, we had to get like the 2:30 bus back to Dublin.
So you didn't see the lip sync after party?
Oh no, we did.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have a video on my phone of Morden Hype and Michael May dancing together to One Direction.
Fantastic.
That was my.
And
You showed me that.
yeah,
I need that video.
I recommend everyone watches it on silence, because I'm like really drunk and you can actually just hear me and Brian May chatting to each other like about it. And then it was only afterwards I realised, oh, I was just having the chats with Brian May about it, because I was like, I just thought he was a randomer. I had no idea who he was. I was really wine drunk. So it was only like £4 for like a full big plastic cup of wine. I was like, hell yeah, I'm in heaven. This one warmed me up.
Wrestling needs more cheap wine and lip syncing.
I
Hell
agree.
yeah.
I think next
Raging,
when
I
wrestling
didn't
does
get the
come back,
Justy
you
one
have
all
like
by
some sort of
myself.
Can you arrange some sort of wine and wrestling nights, perhaps? It's just like everyone just gets like a glass of red coming in, and everyone just goes, oh, lovely.
Sorry, again, have you ever seen me and Ali at a wrestling night? Bottle of champagne. Like,
Tracy
we made one
Steaks.
hell of a night at that stadium show.
We tried to
Hell
politic
of a
for
night.
wine and cheese at OTT and got nothing. I'm still sore about that.
Do you like me? Just bring your own in, or have the photographer bring it in for you.
We didn't have a way in. All we had was Paul Tracy. And even then,
Oh,
I think he's.
sweet
I think he's.
Jesus.
Oh fuck!
I love the fact that you said Paul Tracy just as he strutted out.
That's good.
The Paul
Well, stay for
Tracy
the
of the
record.
2000 Rumble.
Actually, to be fair, I think I know who Paul Tracy is in WWE.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
established. That's established.
He's never eaten marijuana.
Oh god, I can imagine Paul even calling him marijuana and everything.
The marijuana.
Yes.
I've never eaten the cannabis.
The tetrahydrocannabinol, as it's like to be called.
Aww.
To be fair,
Oh,
everyone had to
time
get
though.
quiche out. That's still a decent, that's a strong elimination, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but British Bulldog, you, sir, are not able to work in those jeans, okay? So I don't know who you're lying to here. Like, that's just uncomfortable.
He looks knackered full stop, like.
Sorry, Test is knackered, okay? Test needs a rest spot
Yes.
right now, and he can't get one.
Like, I'm
Edge
actually
going
looking
for
at,
the
like-
gangrel.
I'm looking at Bulldog and Backlund working there. I'm thinking, fuck, how is Backlund looking better than Bulldog here? Like,
Because he
Christ.
never ate the marijuana.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's very fair. Like,
Yeah,
I got him.
he
Backlund
did
looks like
smoke
an accountant.
Okay, I'm sorry to be morbid about this, but 3 people in this ring have actually since passed away. This is only 20 years ago.
Yeah. I think that's going to go up and up the more we watch, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, I should have kept a counter. We should have kept a count.
Is
I'll-
tested?
I'll-
Yes.
Is Test still it? Oh. I'm waiting one day for it to turn. No.
We all are, but that day will never come. Ooh, yes. Here comes the boomer.
I love you have to walk out and then turn around to do something.
Ayatollah of rock and roller.
Just like
Armbar.
forget your kick, buddy.
I'm not your buddy guy.
Hello, buddy.
I thought you was gonna do a Macho Man.
He has got a
It looked
duck
like-
curse.
There we go.
Oh my god, he actually does. Why does he
I'm
stand like
shocked to
that?
hear
Does
that
Bob
Bob
Backlund
Backlund
have
didn't
like a
win the Royal
back
Rumble.
injury?
That's
To be
just
fair, he got screwed over now in his championship run.
He totally did.
Like what? 3, 4, 5 seconds, wasn't it?
I think it was like 3 days.
Yeah, it was about that.
Like 3 days, and he lost it to Brett on a house show.
Let's be honest. The world wasn't ready for world champion Bob Backlund. You know, just
What the fuck is Jericho wearing? I'm sorry, those colours do not suit him.
He always wore weird stuff like that, especially in WCW.
Oh, there's
What the hell is Backlund doing?
He's mental.
Trying to get over.
To be
He's
fair,
he can't find his way home.
he's lost the plot.
He's probably trying to find his fucking clothes. He probably stripped off in the crowd before he came out.
And you couldn't hear it, but Phil just walked over, seen Backlund get eliminated, and went, "Oh, Backlund still got it," and walked off.
Right, you fucking right though. Absolutely right.
Backlund never lost it.
No. Like I said, we weren't ready for Backlund. That was the problem. Ooh, okay. Yeah,
Crash
Crasher.
Alley.
Ah,
Why did I think that was blonde-haired Chavo Guerrero?
oh,
That's what you
it's
see,
a couple
that
of
was
years
2005.
until
Yes.
Curve
That's
and
another
White.
5 years.
The irony
Jesus
of
Christ.
getting a Mexican to play a white racist is just beautiful.
Why is just smacking his arm?
Yes.
Because that's his weakness,
Who's a
clearly.
naughty boy? You a naughty, naughty boy.
Stupid Crash.
That's what
Still trying
Sonny
to work
used
with
to
the
do to him.
wrestlers.
Wait, no.
He's
That's
like,
is that Crash
he did
Holly?
live up to
Yeah,
the
it is
gimmick.
Crash
It
Holly.
was like
Sorry,
that
I'm
annoying
thinking of Chris.
little brother.
I don't know. I was thinking of Chris Candido for a minute.
They did look very similar at one point, but Candido was like slicker, as in like he was always constantly greased.
I think he was in WCW at this point as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him and Sonny were living at large.
Another nut shot. Fuck's sake, lads.
I don't understand why people don't do that more though in like these types of matches, especially when it's a no DQ. I was like, why don't wrestlers just go for the nut shots straight away? It's a no DQ. Plus, I've seen enough of yous go down for like 20 minutes once you get one. So like, I mean, that's an easy pin.
This next contest is a Rochambeau match scheduled for one fall.
to be honest, it would be the
One ball.
easiest, like, Iggy.
There's another.
It's
Hold
like,
on, there was another
away.
nut shot.
I'm about to fall. Get away. Just give them a nut shot and there you go. You can get back in.
That's it.
That woman.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think I know now why Katie picked this rumble. It wasn't a wholesome nostalgia story
All
she gave
starting
before.
to become
This
clear.
is it. This is it. It's because China is in the rumble. Was this before she had the surgeries done?
Love China. This would have been coming off her feud with Jericho and
Yes.
Jared.
all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
I did love her ring gear actually.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Seriously, her and fucking Lucy Lawless are like, I'm nearly sure the same person.
I told you.
Oh.
She is Cena.
Lucy Lawless. Oh, fuck you, boss man.
Yeah, I know. I got real tick of that. I remember the first time I watched it.
Oh, you absolute dick. Normally I'm all for Law and Order, but
Like, this was your fault. How?
you fucking Snitsky. This is all your fault. Okay, well, look, to be fair, she shouldn't have turned her back. Okay.
Yeah, to be fair, tactically made the wrong mistake there.
I love.
It is like that scene in Ready to Rumble. It's like, you never stand around the ring during a ladder match. Like, just get smacked.
That was the best thing I illegally downloaded in my entire life. I'm so happy. I mean,
Watched that
boss.
so long.
Oh, you will be watching it soon.
Damn.
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 To be fair,
Ah,
Ron
Ron
Simmons
Simmons
is
with the
not
hairline, you love to see
aged
it.
at all. He is not aged at all.
Oh, for the love of fuck, who brought the
Are you kidding me? Is this the fucking? Oh my God! Is this the
big
posse?
Yeah. Connecticut Mafia.
Lads, you are like, oh my god, now that I look at this, like they're wearing vests.
I don't remember the context for that either.
Was it just a scrap between them and the APA? Is that all it was? It was like, let's get him, that is. Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
I think they'd lost their money in the cards.
Nah, that
I
makes
love
a lot
I
of
love
sense.
how you went to say.
Basically.
I love how you went to say they lost their money in the
In the gambling.
You can say gambling.
We here at Nerds of Rust do not condone gambling at all, but we are sponsored by BetBull. If you want to log onto your account right now, you can get a free bet for the next Royal Rumble match coming up. Who do you think is going to win, Triple H or The Rock? I have The Rock down for a 25-1 bet right now because my bet has been boosted. This is also not brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Sorry, I just had to get that in there. You know how it goes.
Is Graps still in this Rumble?
I know.
His boss man's still in this Rumble.
Why is Davey Boy Smith still there? The man is tired.
Yeah, I mean,
they have to unleash the star power soon, I imagine.
And here it is, Road Dogg.
Here's the star power. Oh, you didn't know?
I think he has the best strategy. There's another nut shot.
There's a fucking
stop. Fuck your momentum, buddy.
I know how I said there's never enough nut shots in like no DQ. Just okay.
This is making
did they
up
have
for
a
it.
bet on? I was like, did I have a bet on how many nut shots do you think we can get in one match?
I'd
To be
say
fair,
so.
he's a white man wearing cornrows. He absolutely deserves a punch in the balls. That is just cultural appropriation.
Never suited him either.
No. There's another. We count as a nut shot or just a kick to the
He's
inner thigh?
Monica from Friends.
Leg.
When she's on like her honeymoon. Or no, when not in the honeymoon, when they're in Barbados and she gets the cornrows.
I just got that mental picture there again. Oh. It was like,
Yeah, she's did. What were you doing in the shower? I was singing No Woman, No Cry.
isn't it they get caught on something, isn't it?
Yeah, they get caught on the shower rack and she can't get it out
Yeah.
and they have to cut them off. Okay, boss man, get off Crash's his neck. That's actually just a little bit unnecessary now.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you're a
listen to
policeman.
me.
Like, that's a sensitive matter at the minute.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
Al
my
Snow's
God.
in this Rumble.
Al Snow. Yeah.
Al Snow's in this Rumble. Fucking hell. This is truly the darkest of days. Al Snow in a black singlet in a Royal Rumble
Is Al
in
Snow
the
the
year of our Lord
equivalent?
2000.
Is Jack
There
Snow
you go, they
is
pulled that down.
yeah, to be fair, that was needed. Is Al Snow like the hacksaw Jim Duggan of his era, do you think?
I think he's the
Ah,
Al
there's a
Snow of his era.
Did you see someone roast him like badly, like because of a statement he made in a shoot interview in regards to drawing money for shows?
Oh yeah. I've seen that.
I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Like a fan turned one of his sayings and just roasted him royally.
Jesus.
Like because he was making the point that if you can, like, you have a successful career when you can draw money. So someone took that and was like, oh, so by your own definition, then you've never drawn anything.
Yeah, he's a very bitter man now. Like I've been backstage with him because he was briefly PWU champion for like 5 shows, and that was a weird period of time. But he's quite bitter.
So
backstage.
random.
Yeah.
But he's like, he was he Celtic Pro or Irish Rip for a while as well, wasn't he? Al Snow?
He did a lot of European dates for a while.
Yeah. Oh Christ, the hits just keep on coming.
Another one who's gone off the rails lately.
Christ.
You know what
Like, I
people
even
say,
moan when I
like
see him up and shut your mouth, for fuck's sake.
when people say like I miss the Attitude Era. Sometimes I see people like them and I'm like I don't miss the Attitude Era.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think the only thing I miss about at the Attitude Era is the theme music, the theme songs. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, and the crowds. In fairness, crowds are so fucking.
Actually, signs. I remember I watched like an old Raw once before, and all the signs that came up, I was like, okay, that I miss because that was a decent atmosphere. But the actual like the acting, and like storylines and shit, I'm kind of like, ooh. No, I don't miss you at all. I miss the APA when, like, before Bradshaw was an absolute dick. Well, actually, I take that back. He was always a dick.
Oh, we playing that?
Before I knew he was a dick. Yeah.
That reminds me of the first time I worked with Maxer.
Are you about to say that Maxer is literally JBL?
No,
Is that what this? Okay.
No,
I was like,
I can totally picture him and fucking and Sammy D running a protection agency. That is nailed on. Nailed on.
I could actually see that as well.
Be cool trying to get in as in the Spike Dudley role.
Yes.
Like knocking the door, basically. But no, like the first time I actually worked Maxer in a match was a Battle Royal. And I happened to be in Larkin. But fucking first chance getting to work with him, and
sweet Jesus.
He took me out. Like, the way he eliminates me, he basically just launches me over the rope and I do a taka.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. He threw me over so fast I didn't have a chance to actually grab. So I was like,
slowly the momentum,
shoulder.
Okay, I don't know if it's the quality of the video I'm watching, but is he wearing a t-shirt, Albert, underneath his thing?
No, that's hair.
Oh, God.
No, that's hair.
That's hair.
You put some respect on Lord Tenzai's name.
That's why I said that. Hold on, that's why I said Prince Albert, because he is not Tenzai right now. He's not even Matt Bloom anymore right now.
No.
Like that is Robin Williams type fucking body hair we have here.
I genuinely think there are Sasquatches out there that are less hairy than him.
John Gonzalez is looking at that right now and being like, if only I could have grown my own body hair.
if only didn't make me wear the suit.
Oh Jesus, that suit, fucking hell.
We're testing Albert a tag team at this point.
No, that came a little later.
No.
Think so, yeah.
Trish is the one that brought them together. Like she
testing Albert together
and they paired together in the same show.
Love you can see everyone rushing to see who's next now.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god. Oh, Sparky Plugs.
I need a beer, fuck this.
Just got the mental picture. Remember the match he had with Rob Van Dam on the ECW?
He just like started beating the crap out of him.
Where he got the big gash on the back on the back table.
Horrible.
They used that. That was used in the Pride This at Home video. Remember when they used to show that? It's like bones, whatever, bodies, battered, and then it was always just that massive gash.
Remember when they used to actually show
terrible
that?
Word.
Like, don't try this at home. Yeah,
that was the thing is, I every time that video used to be shown in between like segments on Raw, I used to be able to actually like talk along with it. I ruptured this switch, fragmented into my spinal column. Oh God! Like, you'd hear me in the sitting room saying it, and I can actually just picture like one of my parents being like,
like in the later days of it, it's like the clip that they would show of them be the dive through the rope at the announce table. Just ow!
Oh jeez!
Like, I remember watching that like SmackDown, and it's just like ouch. Like,
I was going to, but I realize now I really enjoy watching wrestling, and I remember at one point I'd love to be a wrestler, and told me like I'd never make it. I gave myself a splinter one day, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to lose the hand.
How much of a star does The Rock look coming into all of this?
I know. Yeah. I'm just kind of like, oh thank God. Finally. Is he the winner of this rumble? Is he wins this rumble? Doesn't he? I actually have no idea who wins it.
So yes.
Yeah, because this went on to him and Austin, wasn't it? At WrestleMania. Double turn.
No, this is the fatal. This is the fatal 4-way. McMahon in every corner main event.
Yeah.
Ah, well, look at me pretending I knew what was going on. I was so confident in saying that as well. And then I was wrong.
You were just a year off, Amy. Who knows what the 2001 Royal Rumble will turn up as?
Is that The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin double turn? Is that the one where
Yes.
fucking Limp
Yes,
Bizkit
baby.
does the entire soundtrack?
Yeah, 2001
And they
is the
get them to
leader.
play live.
Yes.
That was the year of chocolate starfish, hot dog butter. That's fucking shit. That was an album.
Yeah, that really dates 2001, but what a year.
I'm nearly sure. I think that was actually, I was 11, so I'm nearly sure I actually bought that album. That was the first one I ever bought.
Again, I don't want to make everyone else depressed here, but I would have missed X17 completely. X8 was my first Mania.
All right, Jonathan, do you know what? You can just black out yourself right now.
I'm up. Good luck, lads. See you later. I'm just shown woefully inadequate to do this.
Well, at least you know what happens every year. I have no clue what's going on, and I lived through it.
There's another person that like just missed the mark.
He's still doing well for himself. Like,
Oh yeah, but like he just missed the mark. Like they would push him, and then they would just no.
They should have pushed Bart. There, I said it.
Wow, that's a hot take. That is a hot
They
take.
pushed the wrong guy. Did you ever see Walking Hard, the Dewey Cox story?
Wrong kid died.
The wrong tag partner was pushed. Like, imagine what Bart Gunn and what Marty Jannetty could have accomplished if only they had the Fed behind them.
I genuinely cannot picture a future with Bart Gunn in it. I really, really can't.
I can't imagine a future with Marty Jannetty in it.
Vince.
Yeah. Marty Jannetty versus Undertaker,
Vince,
WrestleMania
so-
25. Let's have it, lads.
Like, talk about personal sabotage at its best.
Right, yeah.
I would like to see that match. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine a half-broken Undertaker, and an absolutely coked up Marty Jannetty, who still wouldn't be able to hit the spots. It would be glorious. Goldberg would be watching backstage and like, oh, thank God someone's after taking the heat off me.
To be fair,
Oh my God,
wasn't
people
that
are cheering. It's weird. It's so weird hearing people cheer for Big Show.
Yeah, Big Show was a face at the time.
I love Big Show.
Yeah.
He does not get the credit he deserves. I've had this argument twice over the last few weeks with people.
This is hold on, but you're thinking of like Big Show, WCW Big Show.
But yeah,
Andre the Giant's son, Big Show. You're
Yeah,
thinking.
I've
Of.
heard that,
Generation Superstar, the Big Show.
Yeah, like 1996 Big Show. But like,
There you go.
I mean, I still love him. I can't help it. Like, I even watch the Big Show on Netflix because I find him so pleasant.
I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I watched I think the first couple of that. I watched the first few episodes of it, and I'm not gonna lie. I think it's like it's one of those things where I'm like, I think you're my new guilty pleasure sort of thing. It was like it's like when I watch Mr. Oh my God, the one what's his name? Mr. Iglesias, Fluffy, John, the comedian Fluffy, the one that he
Gabriel
does.
Iglesias.
I'm like, oh my God, I really like this show. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, there's a few racial stereotypes in this that we probably shouldn't be doing nowadays. But like, I'm totally, yes, you're my guilty pleasure. I love watching his stand-ups as well. He's very funny. But yeah, Big Show and him, I think they're my little guilty pleasures.
Like, Big Show's so
For TV
charismatic.
shows.
Like,
What?
he's so charismatic. I want to see him do well in like movies and TV shows.
Oh, okay. I was like, are you talking about the one that's in the ring right now? Is like charisma? I don't see it. Oh, sweet Jesus.
To be fair
What?
to him, like the fact that he's still like in relatively great nick for his size and his weight.
Oh, he's
at
in
this age
fantastic
is extraordinary.
nick. Like
Yeah.
he's one of those wrestlers where you're kind of like, you probably shouldn't be in as good shape that you are even body wise. Like your knees are in as great shape that they shouldn't be in. Like my
Lads,
knees
fuck
aren't even
off
that
already. Take a hint, lads.
Oh my God.
Oh,
well. Oh, he took the knee. He
I
took
love
the
that.
knee on that one.
Bradshaw
Jesus.
messed them up.
Oh my god.
Mean Street Posse were actually fucking ridiculous.
They were the mid-card mafia of that era. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
That's a bit of an insult to the mid-card mafia.
Yeah, I was about to say they're not.
a little bit insulting, Katie.
I'm not
Jesus.
trying to be insulted. I like the Mean Street Posse.
Are you still trying to join the mid-card mafia? Is that what
Yes,
this is?
I
Okay.
am. I am. That's why I'm doing Dom's new podcast.
Coming soon to a podcast network near you.
It's my dream. Like, that's all I have left to accomplish in wrestling is to be part of the mid-card mafia for one night.
And to get the mid-card mafia to somehow wear Argyle jumpers just for one time, just to try it out, right? Just Argyle jumpers and chinos. Just try it out. Just work me on this one, all right?
I love that it's like all of a sudden the mid-card mafia have turned into the mid-card Mean Street Posse.
Although, in fairness, it would be funny to actually see them do that for one show.
Yes.
With the
Our
all
Halloween show would be excellent.
That's Dom
Yeah.
Tuck.
Why did the light? Oh. yeah.
Okay. Because that's Kane with...
Tori.
Is that Tori?
Yep.
That's not Tori.
That is Tori.
Jesus.
Not the Tori you're thinking.
No, I know which Tori it is. I'm nearly sure she is also on one of the old WWF magazines that I have, which would have been the swimsuit editions. My brother bought these, actually. They were passed on to me. I feel like I should point that out there. I know I gave away the 2001 one. I actually gave that away to somebody because I knew he'd need it more. I'm nearly sure the pages can't be opened now anymore.
That's delightful. Let me just write that down in the book.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm not going to sugarcoat.
Super.
I love the fact that you had to write it down now.
I needed like documented evidence of it, you know.
I have the little black book of kings. Don't forget.
So, and do you have yourself in there about the handcuffs? Because I mean, you pretty much just outed yourself there. You're on.
It's like 18 pages. Handcuffs and scarves are fucking great crap there.
I will take your word for it, Amy. I will fucking happily take your word for it.
You see a bloke get really, really excited and then you walk away for like 10 minutes and then you can hear them panicking. It's great crack, it is.
That's good. That's super. Katie, what do you think of the Royal Rumble so far?
Oh my god, can I just point out the excellence of when that conversation happened as to who came out?
For the For real, I'm like a few seconds, like some time behind you. So genuinely that is coincidental. Purely coincidental.
The whole trip.
Sound, Mind and Body. What is your opinion on The Godfather? As a concept, as a character, as a wrestler? What do you think he stands for in this day and age?
It's so funny looking back at these kind of gimmicks and like just enjoying them for what they were because they would not today. Like, you just wouldn't get this today.
It was literally called the Ho Train. Like,
who's the Irish equivalent of The Godfather, Katey Harvey?
Oh, do we have one? I don't think we have anyone that cool.
I think we have someone who probably would like to be a version of the Godfather, maybe the Godmother. But instead of hose, she'd probably have like cans.
Oh yeah.
That would work. Actually,
that would be like the. Why are they still showing this replay?
That's like the Titus O'Neil of 2000.
You can imagine. You know for a fact that Vince McMahon has pissed himself twice at that.
Every time you see it, though, you look at a different angle and you can see a different part of the body just like jiggle.
But like they keep showing that, and it wasn't even an official elimination.
No,
Yeah.
it's not even in the match.
It's not part of the match, like.
No, it's a Kevin Dunn thing. I think that he like you said with McMahon, I think it was Kevin Dunn that just pissed himself laughing at.
It's little bitch.
Little bitch.
Little bitch.
What's that? Gonna
I
tell
like
them
X-Pac. I don't mind X-Pac.
Yeah, I like him.
Fucking ruined it.
I'm just gonna go out and say this now. I never understood X-Pac. I didn't understand it at all. I was like, I like X-Pac. Although when I realised, I'm not gonna lie, when I realised he was actually the 1, 2, 3 kid at that point, I was like, Oh shit, you've been around
Yeah.
for a long time. X-Pac and Razor Ramon should not be in the same like era, if you get me.
No, the two that always get me is Aldo Montoya and Just Incredible, and then Max Moon and Conan. Those are the two that always get me. It's like, no, you use are two separate people. That is factually incorrect. Just Incredible in no universe is Portuguese, and I refuse to accept any other answer.
I love hearing the story of like X-Pac when he was as the 1-2-3 kid. He was about to get his promo pics, and Razor and I think it's perfect. End up shaving one of his eyebrows.
Yeah. Oh my god, you can actually see like certain, like I think on some of the pay-per-views that they had, like the reviews that they done, you can actually see the eyebrows are just starting to grow back.
Yeah,
like, oh my
this was
god.
just a couple of days before his promo pics, so he had to make
because
a
that
decision.
went on all the toys,
Either he has to shave both, or he has to bear with one eyebrow.
Clearly, no one thought we could Sharpie marker one on. Oh, that was unnecessary. Oh, Jesus.
Look how far into this we are now, right? And this is the first kind of like they could both be winners that we've had. Like,
all right, you know what? X-Pac, fuck off.
The Kane
I love
got
how Kane
eliminated.
just rolled. I thought he did for Billy Gunn, now he just rolled back in.
I'm still
Just
surprised
X-Pac,
that like he got back up so quick
Yeah, like
after that bump. Damn.
It's the way the
Where's the
camera angle was set,
storytelling?
like. 'cause
There we go.
he probably did have
we're gonna see.
There we go.
Oh,
That's a flatback. Oi.
Oh,
That's sore.
Because
Because the camera angle is great on that, because you easily expect, like, yep, X-Pac is still falling to this day. They're like,
It's
Wait,
not a fan, it's a security man that keeps running across.
That's it. Is it?
It's a member of security that keeps running across the entrance, yeah.
why are X-Pac and Kane still in the ring?
I don't know.
Look at that.
Oh, so you can tell that this, you can also
Kane
tell
wasn't
as well,
eliminated,
this
he
is
was
when
pulled
Big
into the
Show
ring.
was, oh, okay. You can also tell this is when Big Show was like feeling a bit self-conscious because he still has his shirt on.
Yes.
Okay, this should not be
That
allowed.
shouldn't count. Yeah.
That should not count. Foxy, you're a ref
Oh, wait.
sometimes.
There was no ref to call
They
the
were
bump.
distracted with Kane originally because he was just under the ring.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's
That's why
why.
they didn't see X-Pac eliminated.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Off
He's in
you
for-
fuck.
Bye-bye. Yeah,
Bye.
it's like,
Oh.
you see it now. Katie, you having flashbacks?
Oh.
I'm so
I think
sorry.
that was your
I'm so
mistake,
sorry.
Katie. You didn't have Big Show there to launch you out of the ring. That was the.
my
I'm
drop
so
was
sorry.
actually higher, so I'm like, that was nothing.
What are you talking about? That's the giant. He's like 10 feet tall. And those rings are elevated. Actually, I have a question for you. What's the actual height elevation on the ring?
No idea.
So I'm about 5'5", 5'6", and it comes up to like the ring apron comes up to my chest.
That's what I'm trying to judge it as well, because I'm normally at like thigh level with the ring.
All right, so you're thigh level, you're Fox's chest level, because I'm like, it's around it's at like my hip nearly, I'd say.
Yeah,
Like,
I'd
if-
say it's
if
about
I-
2 feet.
Yeah. Okay. So 2
Yeah, I'm
feet
actually
plus
very short
the extra
for-
10 feet.
Yeah.
And then if you're going up the road, gee, yeah, actually, okay, so you were actually quite high. Yeah, you were quite high off
Yeah.
the ground.
About 8 feet, I'd say. No, actually more than that. Jesus.
My vertigo would never let me be a wrestler either. I'd say that my fear of heights. I think of like I actually would have to stick to Brett's rope. I'd never be able to do a top rope.
Oh, brilliant.
Wait, is that the end?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it. That's your lot,
Win
lads.
Oh shit! That Rumble had no star power.
What are you talking about? Had the
I love this Katie making it going. This was shit. This is absolute shit.
Kate's like, what?
Can we do it again? Can we start again? I was thinking of 95.
I was thinking of the star coming in there. What should they have on the main card, like?
Yeah.
As well, actually, I'm just trying to think. So I'm going to assume that APA must have had a match then during My Choice Rock.
Yeah,
Makes no sense.
My Choice Rock. It's
My Choice,
it's the American version
The
of I
Rock.
Love My Brick.
I love my brick.
I love my brick.
I thought someone was calling me then, then I realised it's the echo from someone else's audio. Oh my god, I'm after looking around to the side of my room where you can't see, and I think I'm having like a panic attack. There's a lot of clothes.
To be fair, it is a great point of elimination.
Yeah.
Like in comparison to later years or like probably previous years, yeah, like not in terms of like mega star power, but like there was a couple scattered about. But yeah, like Big Show, Rock, Kane, they would have been the big hitters
The
basically.
fucking size of his thighs. Do you think he can crush a watermelon?
I think now he could.
Now, to be fair, he just has to look at a watermelon now and it will
I was about to
explode.
say,
He
yeah.
does the people's eyebrow and it just... Then like 8 ovaries in the area blow up as well.
That's actually why he doesn't do the people's eyebrow anymore, because of the exploding
Right.
ovaries.
I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie.
about to say that.
It's like
I
a
was
1 mile radius. It's horrendous. Like,
I was watching the Digimanji remakes, right? They're all right. Like for what they are, like if you take them as their own movies, they're actually very funny and good. But like when The Rock does like the smolder, even I went, oh, I was watching it, I was just like, oh my. And my dad was like, I'm turning this off. It's like, I'm turning this off. We're not watching it anymore. He goes, oh, it ruins everything. Wait,
it's that kind of
what
thing where
happened?
like Dwayne Johnson shows a bit of The Rock, and everyone just goes, "Ah, that's the guy. That's the guy." I know.
Big Show left. Big Show left, and then he came back just to do this spot. Did he forget he was meant to do this?
I'd say so.
You can actually see him. Yeah, because you can actually see him go to the back, and I guarantee you someone was like, "Get the fuck back out there right now and throw him out of the ring." My ovary just went boom.
Yeah, we should have warned you.
Also, if anyone out there has any of those foam bullhead fingers, let me know. I wouldn't mind having those.
Really? Let me just make a note of that, Amy.
I like that type of shit, holding on to those stuff. I have a New Day one. I have a foam finger New Day one, which they did not think through in their design on this. So the foam finger, like instead of like a finger pointing up, it's a unicorn horn.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, not questionable in the slightest.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Although I do have
a
a fantastic.
So, like,
I do
that's
actually
their
also have a fantastic figure of the New Day riding a unicorn.
Rock, you just won the Royal Rumble and now you're on the way to WrestleMania. The Rock doesn't need
Holy shit, is that fucking Tom Pritchard?
Yeah, it's Tom Pritchard.
That was go out there and
Jesus, the
Dressed up
heavenly
as John Lennon,
bodies.
apparently.
Yeah.
Rock
Imagine.
going out there Madison Square Garden.
Well, Rock, you had a lovely time in the Royal Rumble. Can you tell us about your latest album? I don't know why I did Ringo Starr, but fuck it, he's the only one that's alive anyway, so fuck him anyway.
Oh my god, The Rock was losing his hair really, or maybe his hairline was just really badly receded. But Jesus.
Does anyone remember the video promo leading up to this though? They did where he caught on everyone.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Brilliant.
Like
That was the thing with that promo. You could tell immediately he was winning. Like, it was nailed
Yeah.
on. That promo made him winner.
Is cooking.
Okay, it actually looks like that he was wearing a wig.
Yeah, so that's just Tom Pritchard overall, to be honest. So anyway, so we come to the fun part, because the reason we're kind of doing these Rumble matches is kind of trying to see like which one is the best overall. So we're starting off strong with the 2000 Royal Rumble. So we'll all
what
give-
else? No, hold on. Katie, originally you were the one that picked this. What do you have to say for yourself now?
Explain yourself.
It's not exactly how I remembered it.
Rose tinted glasses off.
Because usually I talk about Royal Rumble 2000 in the context of my favorite ever pay-per-view, because Mick Foley and Triple H is one of my favorite matches of all time. When you watch the Rumble as a standalone,
Yeah.
not great.
Yeah, I
you-
wouldn't say it holds up in comparison to either later years or
Oh
previous.
God, no. Yeah, it's.
I mean, it's a bit of fun for the characters. We had fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Takamichinoku
enjoyed
ate
it.
shit. That was pretty funny.
We got to watch it so many times.
Yes.
No,
Not enough
stop.
shots, yeah.
Stop thinking. Yeah. That I know I always kind of I said it during it and I'm like, why don't people do them more? People need to start doing them less. Okay, that was an awful lot of nut shots. An awful lot of nut shots.
Again, it was 2000s.
As a yeah, like as a star power driven Rumble, it was not. It was not. I don't know why, but I was actually expecting Tatanka to come out at one point.
We could have added
Doink,
something to the Rumble, in fairness.
Buffalo. Like, I mean, we were missing a lot. And now that I think about it now, though, it's like, you know, when you have like Rumbles now, and you're thinking, like, there's so many people on a roster now that you could fill out a Royal Rumble match, and it annoys me so much when they give the spot to someone from the 80s, and you're kind of like, right, then that means such and such isn't going to be in this Rumble. Then you can mark a list off who isn't going to be in. You've 2,000, or no, sorry, not 2,000. You've 215 people signed to your company, and you couldn't find 30 of them to put in your Rumble. Instead, you had to go back to the Battling 80s to find someone.
Best example of that is 2014, the year that Daniel Bryan wasn't in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, poor Rey.
That Rey Mysterio came back.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Poor
Even
bastard.
I felt bad. I was like, oh fuck.
Not his fault
Like
at all.
that was so uncalled for.
Mm.
Oh, if we're gonna rate a Rumble out of 10,
Yes.
this is like
so
the first one we've watched. 20
we'll give
years
Cliff the
later.
score and then see, like, as a league table develops over time, which one is the best Rumble. Seeing that
I'm gonna give this one a 5.
I'm thinking 5 as well, actually. And to be fair, I think of 5 because they're probably the only number of stars in this Rumble. You could count them all on one hand. Like you had Rock, Kane, Big Show, Rikishi, Bob Backlund. There's your 5, lads. You're sorted.
As I gave it a steady 5 for me, the fact that Bob Backlund went up through the crowd.
Yes.
He's like, I'm going home.
That never developed into anything. Like,
No, that was the way he was leaving.
Rumor has it he's still wandering around Madison Square Garden to this day.
Hello.
The ghost of the garden, the Bob Backlund story.
He's just there hiding somewhere, like under a plank, going like, I used to be world champion, you know.
I never ate marijuana.
Rummaging through bins, but I'll certainly eat this.
Who sucks now?
Okay, what's your estimate?
oh, I have
What's
to
your
rate this
score?
as well. I have to.
We won't judge you on your rating, but we'll know if it gets a high when it's bollocks.
You will be judged by this, remember.
Okay, I think a 6 is fair and not controversial. I'm giving it the extra one because it was my pick. It is my nostalgia.
I had your nostalgia, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's fair.
fine,
That's fair.
Whatever. Nostalgia. Foxy, what are you going with?
I am gonna give it a 6 because like it had good bits scattered through.
Yeah.
And when you actually take if it was the event itself, like it would score higher because as Katey like enjoys it as well, the undercard is very good on that event.
Yeah.
But if you're just going from the Rumble, like it has good bits, but is lacking in star power.
Okay. So we're averaging a 5.5 then. Oh my god.
Super athlete, Katey Harvey.
Well, this is a video recording.
From the Eurosaver menu, of course, by Bill Boy.
Beautiful. It just dropped all of a sudden. It was like the McDonald's ad. It was like the McDonald's Uber Eats ad where it just
Yes.
like through the wall.
Product placement.
Yes, product placement. I couldn't possibly contribute at all.
Like, who would dream of that? Like seriously, who would dream of
Honestly.
like?
Who fucking does that? Who throws a shoe nowadays? Honestly, it's fucking disgusting. Honestly. Sponsored by
My
Rachel.
lunch corner.
In great taste.
So going back to the scoring. I never thought I'd be the one to reel it back.
Please.
So we're averaging a 5.5.
Yes,
for
overall,
our
its
first
total is
rumble.
22. 22
Yeah,
was our
okay.
starting off points.
Right. So our next rumble, we're keeping with the 2000s. We're doing 2001 next, aren't we? Right.
Yes,
Whose
we are.
pick was 2001?
Foxy's.
Okay, all right. So we're moving on to Foxy's pick. Okay. So that'll be our next episode. We'll be moving on there. Someone might be eating during that next episode. We don't know.
Yes.
It's a possibility. We're just gonna throw that out there.
It took Katey an entire week
Yeah,
to get
fuck
through that
continuity.
McDonald's bag.
So we will be back, and we thank you all for joining us for Watch Graps. You can like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, just follow us, not in real life on social media because it's creepy the other way.
Yep.
All our Twitters will be somewhere because Jonathan does all that. I actually don't do any of this. I don't really do anything. I just show up.
Yeah,
to be
of
fair.
course the Twitters will be there. Right, cool.
Yeah, that's grand. Oh crap! Now I have to remember everyone's social medias.
Twitters and anything you'd like to plug, Kate?
No.
McDonald's.
I have nothing right now. McDonald's, maybe.
Oh, lockdown 2.0. I hope we're all keeping safe.
Doom
Yes.
of no events, no nothing.
Yeah. Not
Wear a
even a
mask.
training school open, nothing.
Wash your hands. We need to get Foxy and Katie back to work. Okay, so wear a mask, wash your hands, sanitize, and social distance. Also, if you do need to get your nerd fix of oh my god, memorabilia, merchandise, and all that jazz, if you just go on to Foxy Bros, you'll actually find everything. Just slide into Foxy's DMs. You will find everything you need. The one that he made for me is actually on the wall behind me. And fat Pikachu is there. You can get all your Foxy Bro needs. Yay!
Look at him go.
He's so
Chunky
fat
but
and
funky.
cuddly.
Yeah, I
Thank
don't
you.
do the plug-in. These do it for me because I'm afraid to do it.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to, and what makes it even worse is I plug his stuff and I'm the one that buys it.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing is because I plug something for him that I notice in the background, and then straight away I'll be like, actually, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I don't have anything for this week, Foxy, but next week maybe. Who knows? Wait
Yeah,
until I get
it's kind of
paid
point
again.
is plugging something in the background because by the time this comes out, Amy's already bought it and is now in her background.
Pretty much the circle of life. It goes from one square to
One
the
screen to the other.
other.
Whoever has
if
the
we
fat
get
Pikachu can speak in this one.
That's I think I want to see if we can all get like the one thing that's the
Yes.
same, but like only alternated each week who has it in their thing, just so it looks like it's been passed around. Like if I was like to hold, like let's say for example, he did have like a Pikachu. I'll use the lemur, right? So let's say we all had like a small toy like this, but like I drop it, and whoever's underneath me catches it. So then they have it in their video, so it looks like we're like throwing it around. I'll work out the kinks. Right, Jonathan's walked away, and he's the one that controls the recordings and stuff. So yeah, so like, subscribe, follow us. Aww, I want to get the big one that's like human sized.
To be fair, I do really like this, but I kind of hate it because someone bought it for me as a present because they said I look like one.
Do you know that's happened to me as well? Someone bought me a Meowth because they say I look like Meowth, and that's
That's like
I'm not going to
that's like
comment on
saying
that.
you look- No, I am going to comment on this. Hold on.
I'm
That's like
curious,
saying-
but at the same time, I'm not intruding on that one.
That's like saying like, oh, you have the regal features of a cat, or else you look like a Pokemon. I think you look like Meowth.
Okay, just indulge me here for a second. Could you just possibly put your hands up like this, just for the thumbnail, you know, just. Yeah, there you have it.
Oh, also as well, I know I did it like privately, but congratulations. That is a very nice ring you have on your finger.
Oh,
Well,
I
we
like,
saw it.
yeah, there you show.
Congratulations.
Fucking sparkle, motherfucker.
Look at you. Everyone
flick
else
on
is
that.
like, everyone else's lives are kind of like at a standstill in lockdown. Not Katie's. No,
No,
not Katie's.
fucking
Katie
living
got
life.
engaged.
Got engaged and
Congratulations.
got McDonald's. It doesn't get better than that, lads.
Exactly.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, she's loving it.